Not enough people are talking about Rasheer Fleming. So Rasheer Fleming is one of my favorite prospects from this upcoming draft. He was unranked coming out of high school. He chose to stay in New Jersey as he committed to St. Joe's, and now he is a top draft prospect in this upcoming draft. The first thing to love about Rasheer is his measurements. I mean, 6'8", 232 with a 7'5" wingspan. How many prospects do you know is 7'5" wingspan? And this wingspan makes him deadly on the defensive side of the ball. It makes him one of the best and most versatile defenders in the entire nation. He also pairs that with some great defensive instinct, and he's really good at anticipation. And the biggest thing is that rebounding. He was one of the top rebounders in the nation last year. And I mean, it's hard to rebound and shoot over a dude at a 7'5" wingspan. So this makes sense. And that's just on the defensive side of the ball. He's a high level defender, but he also was really good on offense this year too. He was one of the best 3-point shooters throughout the entire nation as he shot 39% from three, and he could finish at the rim as well. I mean, 69% from the rim, you shouldn't look over something like that at all. He's just like the prototype for any type of forward you would want in the NBA. I mean, he's a high-level 3-and-D. He had the production in college. He had been in college for a while, so he was able to develop. And he's the type of player that a bunch of teams like to have in a supporting role next to whoever their star is. He shot 40% from three. He's good at finishing around the rim. He can rebound over a lot of people because of his length. He can be a high-level defender because of his instinct. And that 7'5" wingspan, man, like, what can you do? And his frame, being one of the more muscular and well-built players in the entire NBA draft, allows him to be pretty versatile. He can virtually play anywhere from the 3 to the 5 for you. He doesn't really have the playmaking upside, and he's not as good with the ball in his hands for me to say that he can be a 1 or a 2 or somebody you look at to be the main ball handler on your offense. But from a defensive standpoint and offense, he's good enough with the ball in his hands to be like a 3 or 4 or 5. Somebody who is typically probably a play finisher, whether that be coming off of screens, shooting a 3, or cutting to the basket, throwing lobs. That's more so where I see him fitting in. And my comp for him is Dorian Finney-Smith for the Lakers. I mean, he's a high-level 3-and-D player who is good enough with the ball in his hands, but not somebody who you want to be his primary ball handler. You could also look at, I heard Robert Covington, OG Anunoby. These are all really good players to choose from. As long as you're staying within that very versatile high-level 3-and-D range, I think you have a pretty good idea of what Rasheer Fleming could be. Now, the best place for him to go would be like a Timberwolves or Spurs, anywhere where he's not the main guy to be predicated on, but can also develop him really well to help out with that shooting and just well round out his game so he can be a supporting star for whoever the main guy is on that team. So yeah, I mean, if you've been sleeping on, wake up, brother, because this dude, he's going to be nice.